Is this thing on? I don't know. Okay, so we're here. It's 8:26. We are gonna draw our levels. So where's 8:30? So 8:30, sorry, 7:30 was here. Oh, okay, 7:30 was here. So there's our low. Let's see. What the? Sorry, hold on. What is happening? Okay, so the low here is 4. Hold up. Okay, so the low is 44080. According to this, 080. I need to draw these lines. I have 3 minutes. Okay. Come on, just draw it there. Okay, 1 second. It doesn't have to be perfect. There you go. Okay, so there's your first one. Okay. And then here's the next one. This will be your high. Let's just move this. Oh, hey, that was much easier when you just kind of drag the line out. Okay. I don't know why I made that difficult. Okay. Even see this wicked up here, and this didn't catch that for some reason. It stopped right there. Because it probably happened so fast that it did not register. Okay. Which is why it's good to have both of these. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. So I have my mantra. Um, yes. So my mantra going into this is very simple because I feel like when I start trading, I get very in my head, not just about the trade, but about what the trade means. I think it's about proving something spiritual, uh, about my worth and all of this stuff. And trading is not about, it's not about that. So really the mantra is simple, and it's this. It's okay. It's this. I am not proving anything. I am not escaping anything. I till the ground, plant the seeds. This is just work. Follow the process and then walk away. It's that simple. Follow the process, walk away. And yeah, that's literally all it is. Um, you know, it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be complicated and an indication of my worth and value. And I think a lot of times I make trading about that because it's like, oh, if I don't win, then I'm this and that. And, I'm not good enough, or I wasn't worthy, or maybe I did something wrong. And, you know, I don't treat my job like that. I mean, think about my job. I punch in, I punch out. Um, I do what I'm supposed to and I leave. That's as simple as it gets. I do what I'm supposed to and then I leave. And oops. And so it's really just that's all it's about. Just do what you're supposed to do and leave. And so long in a trade of 8, okay. Um, that's looking like a good buy signal. 1 second. I'm not logged in. Connect. That was the buy signal. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Potentially. Okay. But yeah, I mean that's the thing is like, um, I want to see us come up here. But anyways, or we're gonna be coming all the way here. We'll see how we react to these levels because we haven't made it up to any of them. So, um, but yeah, so So yeah, it's just I oops. I need the trading panel because that's what I did wrong the last time. Um, we could be rejecting this and coming down to this. Okay. But yeah, so I mean what was I saying? Yeah, I mean I don't treat my job like it's this, it's do or die, end of the world, like um, like, oh, my job is my identity, then why do I treat trading like it's somehow part of my identity and purpose? Because really it's not, but yet I treat it like it is. Um, and so And so, yeah, it's about not doing that, not doing that. Trading is not my identity. It is not my it is not, it's not who I am, okay? It's just something that I do. And the second I can get out of my head about thinking that it's who I am, the better off I'm gonna be. So, there's your buy-in potentially. I want to see a pull. I want to see us react off of a level. That's what I want to see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to see us react off of a level. Where are my zones? There we go. That's better. But yeah, so I have this mantra. It's written down. And it just says I'm not proving anything. I'm not escaping anything. This is not to escape my life. It's literally I'm just doing this is just work, okay? It should just work. It's a job. All right, so let's talk about what we're seeing. So we are overbought here. This is an overbought zone. Coming back up to the top of it where we wicked, this was our pre-market high. So we're trying to come up to this pre-market high. Decent amount of volume in the 9,000s. Decent. Okay. Yeah, I mean there's some decent volume, but it's not we just don't seem to be pushing like we should be, but maybe because we're just in like a weird spot, and that's okay. Um, and there's your sell. Oh, right there, potentially. I'm looking at this. I don't know. For some reason, I'm not convinced. Okay. Looks like maybe we're wanting to sell. I want to see a clean pullback and then a continuation. That's all. Anyways, follow the process. Okay, here's our pullback. As you can see right here, we got one. Maybe 2. Why can I hear my heart beating? Okay, there's 2. There's a bunch more coming all the way back up. And this could be one of those where it's just a range where we're just kind of doing that, which means, yeah. Okay, there's your pull. I'm gonna sell this. Selling off of the, um, selling off of this rejection. But yeah, that's what we're doing, okay? Bum, 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 bum. Again, it's not to prove anything, just following the process. And we are selling because of this projection, although this isn't looking great, obviously. Obviously. Okay, there you have it, folks. Well, that was so close to losing. I don't know what happened. That was so close. And like I said, how much does an eval cost? 20 bucks. Exactly. Um, this might not have been the one. And is that the end of the world? Absolutely not. So, and not that it's not the one, but it's just not gonna go. I don't like the looks of that at all. Pup, no. And he's barking. I don't know why. All right, and there you have it, folks. First trade is a loss, loss, loss. Where did I enter? Okay, I entered at the bottom of this. Okay. Zazio. He's barking up a storm. Okay. You see? And just like that. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that candle. Look at it go. All right, so just to recap, we got some more selling pressure in here, which is why I ended up selling. Also, because we rejected, but we came back up to here and we pushed off of it nicely with some force. So that was enough for me to say, okay, let's try to get in off of this push down. And it didn't like it clearly because we should have pushed below this kind of this bottom of this range and we didn't. So what do you get? You get this all the way, and then it comes all the way back up. I don't know why Zazio is throwing an absolute temper tantrum for no reason. All right, so we're getting another rejection at the top here. We just passed this. I'm saying it's another sell, and that's just me, but I'd want to see green like that, and then a sell back down. You'll want to see it sell, but I don't know. These are some pretty big candles that are just all inside each other, so maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. Is it the end of the world? Absolutely not. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, effectively, we did get that one bar, but it reversed so fast that it was just wasn't happening. Was not happening. Looks like buying is predominant. We'll get this cell right here. But yeah, it's like once it hits there, it has all of this to go through. Um, yeah. Nope, looks like buying is staying predominant. Okay. See? But is that the end of the world? Absolutely not. Doesn't prove anything. We're not escaping anything. Um, we just entered based off of because we're up at the top, we're up here and we failed to press any higher. We continue to. So I was going off of this, this push up and reject off of. And even though it did, briefly, it turned around so fast um, that, yeah, it just wasn't up anymore. And that's okay. So, would we come back tomorrow? We do the same thing. Zazio continues to bark. Don't know why. Do not know why. Hmm. Nice break. And this is where we wicked, so in during pre-market, so we're actually kind of getting back up into that. So let's see what we do off of this level, because that's gonna be more your tell. Okay. If we can break this level and hold, because this is a pretty wide range too, if you think about it, because Friday's range was very small and then there was expansion, but this range started out pretty wide. So we could be consolidating instead of creating expansion. Like we'd have to break one side or the other. Potentially. And we broke aggressively, very aggressively. Let's come back down. We came back down. Okay, we came back into it. This is where I want to see another brick form before we buy. Yep, this will be my final one too. You don't want to hit buy too soon in case we keep coming down more, which is possible. All right, there's your buy-in. Based off of, that wasn't just a random buy-in, it's based off of this, based off of cold hard facts, not just randomness. Yeah, it was based off of the fact that we created another brick. We're still trading brick by brick, so to speak. Yeah, we're still trading that strategy. And so that's why we wait for this pullback and then you enter. Clear and simple. Very clear and simple. And we broke a level, and that's, was I maybe a little too hasty? Oh, for certain. For certain. Oh, what happened? For certain, I was trying to trade in the middle of this range instead of seeing what we did outside of the range. I'll take that L because I deserve it. Where are we? I don't know. Our profit is at 0. So it looks like we're down $100 on the account instead of whatever we were down. I could have let that run, to be honest. But it's nice to see we broke a level, we came back, and then we went. So it was good that I waited for a break and a retest instead of trying to trade this little chop nonsense. I was trying to trade, I was thinking maybe since we aren't getting any pressure to buy up, that maybe we'll try to come down back into the bottom, but we ended up breaking. And that's why, and we broke aggressively, and that's why I entered here. Um, and that's why I entered here, was because of the aggressive break. So yes, let me do one last thing so that I can be done with this. See, this one could have continued to run up. We'd be up a lot, but I don't want to keep looking at it because then, you're just gonna sit there and be like, why, why? So yeah, okay. So we live to trade another day. Let's draw some arrows. And then, yeah, let's draw some arrows and then we'll narrate what we did. So first we'll do that. Let me move this. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's narrate this. Saw weak buying pressure. Sold off of 21 EMA. Loss. Did not wait for one second, reaction to levels. That's not even how you spell levels. To PM levels. Okay. Then here, oops, just kidding. Aggressive break of PM high, but let's say long on after red brick retest. See, that would be probably another place to buy here. Okay, so a couple of things happened here. What happened? So, first, we got a little hasty. We didn't really wait for this to react to this level because I thought, okay, you know, we tried to come up, but we didn't, and we just had an aggressive push down. So maybe that's the push we needed, and it wasn't. Okay, so then we had to push all the way back up. We broke aggressively. We came down and retested over here, and then that's where your buy is. And that was just a short piece of this bigger move. Um, so yeah, a couple things happened. This one was a little bit, there was reason, but it was also, I would say there was still reason. It wasn't completely impatient. There was a reason for it. So we're gonna screenshot this. And move this to here. Oops. Okay. Let us screen. It's not download image. Okay, this is gonna go in our library. And yeah, now I'll just go edit that and we'll be good for today. You know, I say live to trade another day because um here we go. All right, just goes on the list. Now, where are we? Okay, there you go. I mean, great trade as we're looking at it. Beautiful break, retest, continuation. Beautiful. Um, this, I got hasty. I got hasty. Okay. And that, let me just log out of here so I don't accidentally press a button. And overall, you can't see it, but we're down. Count started out with 50,000. We're down to 49,900. So we're down 100 bucks, a little under $100. But then we also are, we're also considering the fact that we were up like $500 on the account, so we're probably down more technically, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because what's the mantra? We're not proving anything. We're not escaping anything. We're just doing the work. Okay, just do the work, and this is the work. So now we have clocked in. We logged about, how long has it been? We haven't even been sitting down for like 30 minutes total, maybe going on. Oh yes, it's like, what was I doing? Log out of Tradeovate, that's what. So I don't accidentally pop back in and touch something. Okay. Okay. And yeah, that is it. Oh, wait, let me go make sure. One last thing, one last thing before we go. Let's just make sure that the picture that we got was actually good. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't show me where I entered, unfortunately. Here. Yeah, it doesn't show me where I entered, but I tried to make sure that arrow was showing, saw weak buying pressure, sold off at 21 EMA. Loss, did not wait for reaction to PM levels. And that's true, that's what happened. Okay, aggressive break of PM high, long after a red break retest right there. And then, yeah. So that's what it tells us. And that just goes on my list of things. All right, I gotta go deal with work and stuff, cause yeah, the grind never stops.